In this episode, we figured out what's wrong with all the scandals of the world, and how are we going to name all the scandals that are coming out. What are we going to do? Stick around and find out. Welcome back, fellow citizens of Jar, Deron for Super President. This is the show in which we try to build our own country, take over the entire universe, and fix all of the universe's problems. Seems a little bit over the top, but at the same time, if you'd like to see how we're going to do that and be a part of it, hit the subscribe button below and join us on our conquest to glory. First off, in every episode, we'd figure out what the population of our Jar is. The Jar we declared a country. Our new population, going up from 70, is 76. I'm also recording this earlier in the week, and I recorded the last one later in the week, so it's actually a much shorter period of time. The last one was a bit longer period of time. Every time our population grows, we add in more dirt. And we continue to expand. Fun fact, we are now subscriber rank 6,809,954th. That means that we're in the top 7 million YouTube channels. I know, we're coming for you. All nearly 7 million people above us. We've got your number. We have our number, actually. It's kind of like the butcher shop. You grab a number. Anyway, so in this week's episode, we're going to be talking about scandals. Now, I know what you're thinking. What scandals? Since the dawn of time, something happened. That was during Mr. Nixon's reign. Sorry, Nixon, the buck starts with you, I guess. Some people went in to the other side of the other party of voting, stole some stuff, some money moved around, bada bing, bada boom. We have what was called the Watergate scandal, in which he resigned his position as president. It's unfortunate for anyone to leave presidency, but I understand if it needs to happen. Now, the problem with Mr. Nixon's blunder in all of this, on top of the obvious ones that we're not going to talk about, is how he caused a legacy even he couldn't predict. Every scandal, or nearly every scandal since then, has been renamed Something-gate. Whether it be Jargate, or Laptopgate, or Markergate. Everything is named after Watergate. Which sometimes you miss some missed opportunities, kind of like when Olympic swimmer Brian Lochte had some stuff happen. It was called Lochteygate, when really he had the wateriest gate at that point in time. So he should have been like Watergate, or Oceangate, Swimmygate. So the issue is that everything, and I do one of those things where it's kind of even hard to bring up different gate scandals, because a lot of them are quite scandalous, as you might imagine. They're all controversial, so it's kind of hard to not take a stance on anything. So I'm making up fake gate, like Markergate. So things like Markergate have plagued our society because you don't actually need to figure out a cool name for a scandal. You just slap gate on the end and you go with it. And I can't handle that anymore. It's been enough. It's too much. We need to change. Now, I know the main problem. The world is such a scandalous place that we need to figure out a way to come up with more names to cover all these scandals that are happening. So much stuff is happening. It doesn't even matter what position you have. People on all sides are doing stuff willy-nilly all over the place. So, we're going to give you some alternatives. And I think if you can find any other funny alternatives, please write them in the comments, because I think they'd be hilarious. I think a good way of doing it is, instead of putting the blank scandal, you could even put rant about Watergate, because it's one of the most popular ways of doing YouTube videos. We're going to apply all of these to Watergate by un-Watergating Watergate. De-gating Watergate. Sorry, I'm coming up with potential titles for this video, even as we speak. I am a fan of wordplay and rhyming, so I wish that we could go back to things like the Nixon mix-up, which would be such a fun little sort of tongue twister, as opposed to Watergate scandal. How about the big ol' bad? And then you can just apply it to anyone. You don't even need to come up with a thing that happened each day. It would be Nixon's big ol' bad. Version 7. You could numerically assign them. That way it'd be easy to keep track. Like, scandal number 17 in the month of May. And you could be like, ooh, 17. I thought there was only 14 scandals so far. What did I miss? What happened? I need to go to the Tube News place. Site. App. I'm covering my bases. VR. Thoughts. Phone? Word of mouth. I don't know how people get news anymore. I just sort of listen to myself. That's my news. It's Deron's news. It's what Deron thinks about news. Never have me run a news channel. We need my words one day on that. How about, instead of adding gate to the end of your thing, you make it an anagram. Just go to an anagram solver online. Type in random stuff. I typed in Watergate and you could go, a great wet. How about age tart we? Eager Watt. Then you have something lovely as the Eager Watt scandal. And I know, you're going, why does it have to have the name scandal at the end? We're going to go to a thesaurus. Many synonyms for scandal exist. You could call them crime, rumor, wrongdoing, aspersion, calumny, defamation, appreciation, detraction, discredit, disgrace, dishonor, disparagement, disrepute, dynamite, gossip, hearsay, ignominy, infamy, mud, obloquy, opprobrium, reproach, scorcher, shame, sin, slander, tale talk, turpitude, backbiting, backstabbing, belittlement, dirty linen, eavesdropping, idle rumor, and skeleton in closet. We have options, people. Let's use a few of them. We could even go through with multiple of these. If you think about it, you could take the internet anagram solver that I've used and do the wager teat turpitude. Does that not sound way better than the Watergate scandal? I thought so. I can think of many things. How about ignominious Nixon? See, you have all these different options. All people needed to do was go, scandal's a bit boring, something gate's a bit boring. Why not just switch it up? Why not we go even one level further? Thesaurus for gates. Bar, door, doorway, exit, fence, port, access, conduit, egress, gateway, issue, lock, opening, passage, portal, portcullis, slammer, turnstile, way, weir, revolving door. So that's right, when you think about the marker turnstile. Remember Deflategate? How about deflate conduit? I'm having too much fun with this. Water fence. Oh, Nixon's water fence scandal. You gotta be having problems with that. The water turnstile sounds great. Why don't we just do that? Waterway scandal. Oh, we have so many options. We have so many options. We've, I think, solved this. If we ever have scandals, we will have, hopefully no gates involved. I wouldn't have an issue if we had a few egresses involved. I'm having a lot of fun. So, of course, and as always, we've had various citizens of our fair country of Jar talk to us. We're gonna respond to those comments. Am I alive commenting? Hi, I'm from Reykjavik, Iceland. That is amazing. And I tried telling my only friend about this, but she didn't watch any of your videos, I think. Yay. I absolutely love it. And I will name you Am I Alive to be Lieutenant Am I Alive, because every good military has defeats, and it's way more fun to just go for it and go, I failed. Never worry about being wrong, never worry about being defeated, because you're gonna do it 10,000 more times. It's like the Michael Jordan basketball shots you don't take quote, I don't remember. Landon Griffith saying, I'm John. Landon or John? Or both. Landon John Griffith. John Landon Griffith. Sounds like a really successful sports star. Also saying, you are great. I like they, and hey, you sawed make sate. Thanks? I don't legitimately know what that means. But I like to say, you don't have to know what it means to appreciate that it's probably cool. Deron's outlook on life. Also saying, Pluto. I live in MLUSA and USJ. State of Jar. Oh, I get it. The United State of Jar. I don't even know if we're a state. We'll figure out a cool something at some point. Everything's unknown until it's known. Glory Random Gaming Lol. Great combination of words there. You need permanent population. I'm assuming mean permanent population, and honestly, I keep the spell check off on my phone and I type real fast, so I don't type anything correctly ever because it's way more fun that way. So I actually like the fact that we're like, I don't care about spelling. I know he commented on the video saying we're going to declare Jar to be a country, and he takes issue saying that, hey, a country has to have a permanent population. I went and looked at this up, and this is coming from a book about what the definition of a country is. A permanent population is an aggregate of individuals, kind of like all the people who are subscribed, of both sexes, who live together as a community. I like to think we're a community, in spite of the fact they may belong to different races or creeds, or be of a different color, or in my opinion, be in different countries. That's right, we got the technical definition right, even though I wouldn't agree with it if it didn't agree with us, because it's more fun that way. The Principality of Lusitania, our official ambassador to the Micronational Assembly, commented, our Minister of Foreign Affairs would like to also establish an embassy, but in Jar. Hold on, this is confusing, he speaks so fast. I'm not sure about me or the, person. I do speak very fast, sorry. Gotta fit more content in these videos without making them 12 hours long. You get the idea. Embassy, Jar, Lusitania, yeah? You could use a spoon or something. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but if you clarify in the comments, I'm sure I could find some way to, like, get a small closed container in there, or something. Jesse commenting, I feel everyone will want to have one of our embassies in their countries. Golden Eagle agreeing, saying, wouldn't surprise me. Can't wait. We're gonna have them all. Like a Pokedex of people, country things. Joseph commenting, how big is our titular jar? Also, how big of a scoop do you add each week? Just curious. The jar, I'm not sure if we use my head for a scale in comparison. When the jar was originally filled with cheese balls, it filled with 567 grams of cheese balls. It took me a long time to eat all the cheese balls. I actually bought it for the jar more than the cheese balls. I just wanted to have a jar. Also, how big of a scoop do you add each week? Just curious. I do add in a pretty arbitrary amount each week. This actually comes in a different comment. It like connects together when Jesse says, what happens when the jar gets filled? And Golden Eagle saying, I've already asked this. He plans for the future, but he won't reveal until ready. So right now it's basically just whatever spoonful I get from the outside world. If we start getting more and more subscribers, but it doesn't match the amount of dirt we should have by the secret number I picked in my head of subscribers, then I'll add in more dirt each week. It could go like a half a cup or a cup of dirt. And in the same way, if we get a little bit too full and we're not getting enough, I'll hold off a little bit, just a little bit. But I do know exactly how many population members this jar will hold, and I know exactly what's coming when the jar is full. But those are secrets for me, and eventually you guys get to find out. Faith Moxley commenting, I have a huge map in the back of my closet that I can write on. If we need to plot out the points of where everyone is, I can probably help with that. Rowdy saying, thanks, now we just need to get some locations and we should be ready. Great, I'll add my own spot once we've got people. Well, we definitely have Am I Alive from Reykjavik, which is the coolest thing ever, and I think this is a really interesting idea. I'm keeping an eye on this. That's it's really cool. Joseph commenting, armor-plated Pluto is the coolest sounding thing I've ever heard. We could turn the plating into solar cells, which will charge its defenses. See, this is why I don't do this alone, because other people's ideas are usually better than mine, and I like to surround myself by people who are cooler than I am, which is why I got you guys around. Golden Eagle agreeing with that. Tara, good old friend Tara saying, Babby boy, I'm so proud of you. You're expanding your power so quick. Don't forget me once the entire universe is yours. Never. Also, you were in the first 100 subscribers, which are actually running out pretty quick. First 100 subscribers, when I take over the universe, will be provided with a choice of their own galaxy. Of course not. You will not be forgotten. And you'll get a galaxy on top of it. Also, I know you outside of YouTube, so also you'll keep knowing me. Rowdy Stem saying, you should make a Discord so all the active citizens can chat and figure out things about the country, etc. I do actually like this idea a lot. I've used Discord once ever. It completely crashed on my computer, and I have no idea how to use it. So instead, I'm planning on actually making a Facebook page. Nobody actually has to go there, but Facebook has more ability to sort of be connected on things. Anyone can go like the page if they want. I've made a link down below, but I will still take all comments from both YouTube and Facebook. Stylish Buffalo saying, I'd be very happy to join your nation. Are there any titles needed taken? If you'd like a title, if you would share possibly a video with your friend, Am I Alive, showed it to their friend, totally didn't have that person like it at all or even watch it possibly. Or if you stick around for a while, eventually you'll end up with the title anyway. This was cool, Travis, saying, make your own language. That's a lot. We'll get back to that one. Maybe later? The Great Lol Reich saying, I find micronations to be interesting. Me too. That's one of the reasons I made one. Principality Lusitane saying, when Lusitane finds something, we bring all the Micronational Assembly boys to the yard. Also girls too as well. Love the inclusivity. All of us in the Micronational Assembly are watching you. The position of chairman in the Micronational Assembly does not mean they rule all nations in it. They simply try and establish peace. I do love peace. Peace is great. Peace of mind. Peace of... Wow, there's so much water going on here. Peaceful water? Or turbulent water? I'm enjoying watching the Micronational Assembly. Good stuff. This was cool, Travers, saying, bro, just subscribed. That was a pretty cool thing to do, Travers. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Also saying, you're the best. Make videos every day, please. Maybe later. I currently have to work every day. It takes up a lot of time. If I didn't have to work every day, well, those are just fun goals to reach for. Golden Eagle, as always here, saying, I am there, waiting, watching, keeping to the shadows. But when you need me, I'll step out of the shadows and protect what's ours. Prophet of Jar. Always great to have you around, Golden Eagle. Stay classy. Free thoughts and ideas saying, you could open a P.O. box so people could send you dirt from various countries. That is a really cool idea. I have no idea how to do that, but I might actually look into that at some point. I would love to be able to add dirt from, like, Azerbaijan in here, Xavier, saying, talking about everything else, he might have forgot about our military. As his nation grows, both military and large tracts of land are needed. Yet, if he gains one, who shall be in control? I suggest learning Lestitane's military alliance, as his allies have already done so. First off, we actually do have a military, which is our fantastic number of citizens who show the videos to other people. It's conquest through sharing. And in addition to that, there's actually several fairly large nations, like Costa Rica, that have absolutely no military. Also, our rival in population of the Vatican has absolutely no military in any way. So, at least until we pass those, I mean, having an official standing army is just, I think, unnecessary. Ezra135 saying, we're growing so quickly. Also, we'll need an anthem of some sort about how free and open-minded our country and president are. You know, the kind that encourages people, summarizes why the country is awesome and powerful. Some anthems lack those traits, no offense. I know, right? And at some point we can make an orchestral version too. Captain Esther out. I'm saying mic drop on that one. You come up with amazing ideas for videos. Golden Eagle agreeing with me. I'm gonna write that one down, and we'll figure that out in a bit. I'm sure in a little while I'll come up with a preliminary one, and eventually we'll swap it out for something amazing a citizen came up with, because that's my plan for everything. So this has been your super presidential candidate, Deron, signing off for this week saying, welcome to JAR. JAR takes all kinds, and your family now. Please be sure to join us this week and every week as we go up every single Friday. You can find us on the YouTube channels and possibly even on the Facebooks. And I'll have a link down below if you'd like to check that out. And we'll leave you, as always, with the official motto of JAR, which is, we are JAR. If you love JAR, you love us. We'll see you next week.